Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing y'all really quick how I do my wigs. As you see, I'll put the hair detail in the description box. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all what I do as far as making my wigs, whether it's high quality hair or lower quality hair. It's the same method. I do the same thing. The only thing that may change is the cap that I use. So being that it's getting warmer out and me working out, I got a mesh wig cap just to make sure that my head gets some air. And like I said, I'll put the hair details in the description box. I just wanted to show y'all what the hair looks like. Now, I did wash the hair, not really wash it, but I kind of like gave it a bath. So, well, you know what I mean. But I had dip dyed the hair because it is synthetic hair. And I didn't want to cause any tangles because the hair will tangle eventually anyway because it's curly and synthetic. So I just wanted to, cleanse the hair before using the hair. So as you see, I'm sewing down the closure just to give you guys a view of what it's like to sew down the closure if you don't know. And the reason why I'm showing this up close is because it's very important how you sew down the closure. And you want to make sure that the foundation is flat as possible. You can kind of get away with it with curly hair, but just for a rule of thumb, it's best just to have a flat thread on the closure to prevent bulkiness. So I think I did enough talking about the hair. So, it's just pretty much you guys watching what I do. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or why I did something a certain way, just leave those comments down below. And yeah. If you guys like videos like this, or if you prefer to see other types of videos, just let me know in the comments below. I want to enjoy making content, but of course I want to also give you guys content that you like watching. So if you like me doing hair or cooking or anything that you haven't seen on this channel, I open the floor for any suggestions just to make sure that you guys are enjoying what I put out. All right, so I hope you guys are all well. I hope this year is serving you well. And I'm gonna stop talking because I don't got nothing else to say. And yeah, if I see something that I want to point out or make note of, I'll come back. But until then, see y'all and talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you guys noticed the little rubber bands that I had tied on the cap, that's just to keep in mind the places where I wanted the hair to kind of lay a certain way. And because I didn't have, or I did have like a marker to mark, but you wouldn't be able to see it with the mesh cap. So I wanted to point that out in case anybody was wondering what those were for. And now I'm just pretty much stacking the hair tracks up until I get to the closure, because for this method that I'm following from Tiarra, I'm pretty much stacking them up to eventually add on the fullness and volume in certain areas to give it that 90s look, So yeah, this is pretty much just me just seeing how full I want the hair, because I wanted it like a natural full. So I didn't want to be too overboard, but I still wanted that fullness at the top, which is why I decided to try this method that I saw from Tiarra. And yeah, so I'm just stacking up the tracks, continuing on from where I left off of the previous one. And really the key is just to stack the closure, or stack the tracks close to the closure, as you'll see in a few minutes. But yeah, this is just me giving you guys a better view of how I'm laying the tracks. It doesn't have to be perfect because mine definitely weren't, but just to make sure that the tracks is secured on the cap is essential. Okay, so now we're at the closure, and as you see, I'm kind of like sandwiching the track that I'm laying right next to the end of the closure. And my camera cut off, so this is basically the end result of doing one side. and I'm just finishing up the other side of the closure. And for real, I should have just did the back a little bit too. I might end up doing it if I feel like it, but for now I can get away with it. But if you want that overall shape around the head, the fullness rather, I would add maybe like one track the way I'm laying these here in the back, just to give it more of a shape. But I mean, you don't have to, it's just a preference of how much volume you want. But yeah, this is pretty much how you get that look. So I had told myself that if I don't like the color, because the closure is a little lighter than the hair, if I don't like it, I will color the closure. So that's what I'm doing in this clip. And I'm just putting a little bit of conditioner just so that the hair color don't stain the closure. Even though that's fixable, but that's just another unnecessary step if you don't have to do it. So that's why I'm putting the conditioner there. And I'm just pretty much just painting on the color because I only want it on the closure. And that's another reason why I have the bag there, because I don't want any color, water, as much as I can avoid, to get on the other hair because it is synthetic. So, and this is the final look. This is actually a couple days after I finished it. And the thing about curly hair and like making a wig, well, for me rather, I kind of continue cutting and shaping it as I wear it, because I noticed that the shape may look different to me depending on the day, which is how I end up with a bob most of the time. But so yeah, there is room for me to trim a little bit more, so I just trim as I wear it. And yeah, this is just a close-up of how the closure blends with the hair. And I actually purposely got a little bit of water or rain on my hair just to kind of add to the look of the hair, because I don't like neat curly hair personally. So that's why it's kind of frizzy. And this is just me wearing it so you guys can have a better idea of how it came out. It came out really natural, really cute. I like it. So yeah, and this hair blended very well with the closure. I was a little worried because the closure is a looser curl, but me washing the hair, the synthetic hair, helped match their closure even more. So it came out fine to me. And yeah, so I thank you all for watching this video. I'm going to close out the video with just showing how the hair looks a little bit more. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Bye.